Hey, what's up viewers? Michael here from 1 Liter ADV. Today I will be performing an oil and filter change on my manual 2017 Honda Africa Twin per directions found in the Haynes Service and Repair Manual, which covers the years of 16 through 19. Dual clutch transmission levers don't go away because there's something in here for you as well. So remember to like and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Please note that this is a manual, non-DCT model, and the video does not include the clutch oil filter removal and replacement. But if you have a DCT model, the clutch oil filter should be changed along with the engine oil filter. Later in this video, I will read 2 sections found in the Haynes manual that apply to the DCT model. Also, I will provide many Honda part numbers along the way. Modern high-revving motorcycle engines place great demands on their oil. The oil not only lubricates the engine, the transmission, and the clutch, it acts as a coolant, a cleaner, a sealant, and a protector. In short, consider changing your oil and filter often, every 8,000 miles or every 12 months. Whichever comes first, and always use a good quality motorcycle oil that meets the requirements of your bike. Okay, so the Africa Twin requires the oil viscosity to be 10 weight 30, and it has to be SG or higher. And it also needs to be classified for motorcycle use. The oil filter part number is 15410-MFJ-DO2. So the aftermarket bash plate of my bike has been removed. You need to remove your OEM or aftermarket bash plate before changing your oil. So before you drain your oil, just warm up your bike for 2 to 3 minutes so the oil will drain easily. Now that the oil is warmed up, remove your dipstick and your oil fill cap to vent the crankcase. Now is a good time to inspect the O-rings on your dipstick and your oil filler cap and replace if necessary. Mine will be reused. With a 12mm socket, remove both drain plug bolts. So on the rear drain plug bolt, I've elected to use a piece of cardboard to deflect the oil and not get it onto my frame. So now that the oil is draining, this is a good time to replace your crush washers. If you look at the crush washers carefully, it's 2 pieces sandwiched together, and one side has a sharp 90-degree edge. That is the side that will go towards your sump. The rounded edge will go towards the drain bolt head. Now that you are draining the sump, unscrew the old filter with a socket or a wrench of your choosing. The socket is my preferred method because you can torque the new oil filter to the correct torque value. Okay, if you have a DCT, here's a section per the Haynes manual. It says, on models with DCT, unscrew the clutch oil filter cover bolts and remove the cover and the spring and withdraw the filter. Remove the cover O-ring, a new one must be used. Now that the oil is done draining, replace both drain plugs and torque them to 30 Newton meters, which is approximately 22 foot-pounds. By the way, fun fact, the multiplier to convert Newton meters to foot-pounds is 0.7376. Per the Haynes manual, before fitting the new engine oil filter, measure the length of the exposed threads on the oil filter boss to check that it didn't unscrew when removing the old filter. There should be between 15.5 to 16.5 millimeters of thread exposed. You should also clean the mating surfaces and verify the old filter gasket came off with the old filter. Okay, with the new engine oil filter, just lubricate the threads, the inside of the threads just a little bit, and the sealing gasket, and thread it on by hand, and then torque to 26 Newton meters, which is approximately 19 foot-pounds. Okay, here's a section on the DCT for the clutch oil filter. On models with DCT, fit a new O-ring smeared with oil onto the clutch oil filter cover. Fit the new clutch oil filter with the rubbered end facing in and the outside mark facing out. Fitting it the wrong way will cause severe damage because the oil will not flow as it should. Fit the spring and the cover and tighten the bolts to 12 Newton meters. Okay, with the engine oil filter being replaced, The manual Africa Twin will require 4.1 liters, and the DCT would require 4.2 liters of new oil. I'm going to pour in 4 quarts and make final measurements at the end. Okay, these bottles are 946 milliliters each, and I've poured in 4, which brings us up to 3784 milliliters, and I need 316 more. So we'll use this measuring cup to make the final measurements. Yev is laughing at me. 4.1 on the dot.
What about the drops?
Okay, with 4.1 liters in, we're going to insert the dipstick and verify that the oil level is to the upper mark. And when you insert this, do not screw it in, just rest it on the engine case, or you'll get an inaccurate reading. Start the engine verifying the oil pressure light extinguishes after a few seconds and let it run for 2 or 3 minutes. Turn off the engine, wait a few minutes, and check the oil level again after the oil has distributed around the engine and into the filter. Add oil if necessary and check for leaks around the 2 drain bolts and filter and/or filters. Hey, thanks again for watching. I'm Michael.
And I'm Yev.
If you found this video interesting, please reference it for your oil changes on your Africa Twin, and be sure to like and subscribe for future uploads from 1 Liter ADV.